In this episode, we're going to work on our display for the Tropical Plant Expo. We're going to build a succulent and a cactus display using universal rock. The first time we used universal rock was last summer. I built a waterfall with live plants coming into an aquarium. Then I built my sunken grotto at Christmas time. This will be our third project. I don't really know how it's going to come out. I just know we got some plywood frames. We're going to attach the universal rock to the plywood frames. And then after that, we'll attach the succulents and the cactus to them. We actually won an award at this show for the most inspirational display. Let's take a look. Good morning, everybody. This is Tom here. I'm with my friend Haley from Blue Moon Nursery. We're developing these displays for the upcoming TPIE show.
Okay, so these are what size?
48 by 24 by 30 inches tall.
See, that looks better. I don't know what we were looking at.
Okay.
I think it was flipped a different way. We almost have to put something on the back because what are you going to have that's going to be able to absorb that height?
There's two ways we could do it. We could work with plant material and bring plant material to the front, or we could cut a piece of universal rock and affix it to the back of this. We have a piece of foam panel of universal rock. We have a couple of pieces we put in the foreground to add some depth. These are super cool pieces. They're flat on two sides. So you could place it like this, and it has one shape. Or you can place it like this, and it has a completely different shape. We're using the same rock, but it creates two different shapes. I have one piece like this, the second piece, the third piece right here. So I make a little valley for planting in the foreground, and then we'll put soil in the bottom, and we'll raise this up like this. There's a little hole in here for live plants. This is gonna go like this, and it's gonna look really good.
Hey, Mike!
Right there, Caesar, screw. Okay. After we got the display put together, the next part is selecting all the plants. I have my wife, Deborah, helping me do this, and she's going to be the main person putting together this display.
Hey, good morning. It's Christmas Eve, and here we are at the nursery picking some beautiful plants that we're going to place in our display. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? These little jelly beans. The color is just perfect. You have the bright green as well on this Echeverias. I mean, I just love it. Look how beautiful that golden gooseberry sedum is. It is fantastic. And they have this, look how intense is this red color on the edges. I mean, I just love these plants. I think they're just absolutely amazing. So I'm collecting some of these Echeverias, the Echeveria amoena. This is going to look really great as a cluster on the little desert scenes that we're putting together. One of the things that I love about succulents, the contrast, not just color, but then the shapes as well. So we have here these that look like little trees, and I just love them. My hands are getting really full, but who can resist? There's just so much color and beauty, and I just can't wait for the display to be done. It's going to be phenomenal.
So what we've done here is we added traditional potting mix in all the nooks and crannies. That is Canadian peat, perlite, a little bit of vermiculite. The goal is at the end, you're gonna see nothing but plants. You will not see the perlite. If there's any material showing, we'll just top it with sand or some light gravel.
So this is very addicting. You start to put the composition together and you don't want to stop because it is just so much fun. Look at this crinkle plant. Isn't that adorable? So this is Adromiscus cristatus. Isn't that so cute? It is a crinkly plant.
After we finish the succulent display, the next thing we're going to do is start the cactus display. We are cutting pieces of the foam rock to build planting cavities for the cactus.
So putting together these displays, really the trick is finding the right dimensions, the right plants to fit the nooks and crannies. I think that this plant, it is perfect to give you the illusion of some kind of bushy plant growing in the crevices and protruding out of the hole. We have all of these flowering cactus, and I just love how they bud and all of a sudden they burst, you know, with those flowers. It is just fantastic. So we're inserting this piece because I think that really gives you volume and calls really attention to that section. I'm gonna take some of these babies and insert in here as well and cover every empty space that we have. Let's see if I can twist this off. This is the one great thing about cactus. You can have all these babies right attached to it, and they're great fillers for this type of a display.
Well, we have finished our succulent and cactus display. Haley is at the show making another succulent display look like an underwater reef. Let's take a look.